No, make sure.
Those are Teenage Mutant Ninja Titties.
Hey, you know what I figured out today? I figured out that because I'm a turtle nerd, I'm a nerdle. Greetings, Funzos, and welcome to the second episode of Turtle Tracks. Now, I know the turtle fans on this channel probably want these episodes to come out faster. I would apologize, but I'm really not sorry. No, man, like really, I've just been really busy with work, putting out episodes of Rotting Flesh movie reviews, on top of making a movie, which I gotta say is a whole nother bag of issues. We gotta make the ideas, we gotta figure out how they're gonna work, we gotta make sets, edit, there's an animation sequence now, scheduling time for the actors to act, yada 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 yada. The list goes on and on. Anyways, the working title is Ringworm, A Vision of Hell. And I hope you all eventually get to see it completed and finished, which is like the same thing. We're going for the splatter exploitation film approach, so there's gonna be a lot of blood. Anyway, moving on to why we're here. Today's episode is Enter the Shredder. And we already start off with inconsistencies between the turtles' masks. Like, why was Michelangelo holding Leo's katanas? Or was it Leo wearing Mikey's bandana? Who knows at this point. Anyway, we start off the episode with some more character mix-ups. Only this one is much more off-putting. April shows up in the sewers to wake the turtles up. Of course, before breakfast, they have to do some ninja training. During training, Mikey loses his patience and Leo throws him into the wall. Splinter scolds him.
Michelangelo has much to learn about patience.
Yeah, you gotta learn to keep cool like the rest of us.
Now, I think most turtle fans would agree that Raphael is the turtle who's prone to losing his temper. I would say that this is the second episode and just to let it go, and maybe they didn't quite have their characters figured out yet, but I mean, come on. The cool but rude one and the party dude were established in the theme song. April and the Green Machine go and search for the Technodrome. We cut to the Technodrome, and Shredder, who I should have mentioned is actually played by Uncle Phil from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, is super mad that his plans were foiled by turtle power. The turtles don't find the Technodrome. In this episode, we meet Krang. Krang is a giant alien brain from a place called Dimension X. It's that new strip bar downtown, you know. Krang is on a warpath, wanting to bring his army through an interdimensional portal to destroy Earth. But first he says he needs a body.
A body?
Ew. Shredder is supposed to make a body for Krang using Krang's technology and design. Shredder doesn't trust Krang though, so Krang gives Shredder a foolproof plan. Get the mutagen that was put on the turtles and the rat to make mutant thugs. Gee, I wonder who's gonna be in this episode. Enter Rocksteady and Bebop. Splinter hears the turtles' story about the vanishing Technodrome and grasps at hairs and decides that his mortal enemy Alukusaki, the Shredder, is still alive.
You saw the ninja's leader in that underground compound last night.
Yes, Master Splinter.
And now the compound has vanished without a trace. I fear my ancient enemy Orokusaki still lives.
By the way, does Splinter say Shredder is a ninja of the first rank or the first Reich?
And he is a ninja of the first rank.
Sounds like Reich to me. So Splinter goes with his kids to find the Shredder, but they split up. So as I said, Shredder makes Rocksteady and Bebop. But I gotta say, before he does, I think if I was Rocksteady and Bebop, I'd be a little bit freaked out.
What do you need them animals for?
You know what I mean? And we get yet another character switch.
I got a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore, Uncle Toto!
Leo had Raph's voice. Donatello and Raphael poop together.
And I thought the sewers were bad!
WT fuck. The turtles disguise themselves as NWA and actually pull it off.
Yo, sister, what's the haps?
Give me a break, guys.
Well, we had to disguise ourselves somehow.
Though, I think back then it would probably draw just as much attention to yourself. Splinter finds the Technodrome and is abducted. I'm not sure if he was sexually molested, but I don't think so. The Turtles find the Technodrome moments later. Shredder, over a futuristic megaphone, tells them that if they don't come into the Technodrome, they'll never see Splinter again. When they get inside the Technodrome, Shredder springs a whole crap load of traps on them. No match for our boys in green, though. The Turtles eventually find Splinter tied up in a room. Shredder shows up to introduce himself, and honestly, once again, it kind of seems loosely based on the original movie and slightly on the comic book.
Your hairy little friend knows me as Oroku Saki. But you may call me the Shredder.
A kitchen utensil?
Now you face the Shredder.
The Shredder?
Maybe all that hardware's for making coleslaw.
Even though I think the movie was obviously made later. Shredder tries to convince the Turtles to join the Foot Clan. He says that they owe everything to him because he created the mutagen that turned them into humanoid turtles. The Turtles foil Shredder and find out that the mutagen might make you stronger, but it probably doesn't help your IQ at all. And we also get a great action sequence with Bebop and Rocksteady. I can tell Rocksteady was a fucking rapist before he was a mutant, because just listen to what he says to April.
Oh, wow!
You little bimbo, I'll make you eat that camera.
In a children's cartoon? Is that cool? Oh, the late 80s, hey? So that's Enter the Shredder, guys. I remember seeing this one as a kid very vaguely, and I have to say it is an important episode in the series. It was made to introduce some of the characters we all know and love to this day. Krang, Bebop, and Rocksteady were in pretty much every episode after this, if not every episode after this. It's also established that all of our characters know each other's identities now. Some of the scenes in this episode were also very action-packed, so it kind of was entertaining like the whole time. I can see why a kid would love this episode. Thanks for watching, kids. Watch for the next episode of Turtle Tracks. Feel free to comment, and don't forget to eat a healthy breakfast. That Magic Production.